My name is Tim Lenko. I'm the Vice President of Operations for the YMCA of Western North Carolina, and I'm here to talk about the YMCA's Diabetes Prevention Program. The ideal participant in the Diabetes Prevention Program is somebody who has a family history of diabetes, women who have had a diagnosis of gestational diabetes in recent pregnancy, folks that have a BMI greater than 25, folks that are over 65, and if they come in with lab values, we're primarily looking for folks with a lab value between 5.7 and 6.4 as an A1C or a fasting glucose of 100 to 125. Folks that already have a type 2 diabetes diagnosis are not ideal. Folks that are lacking the motivation to commit to a year-long program as well. We are, as I mentioned earlier, going to be offering some health coaching for folks that have inadequate readiness. But really what we're striving for are folks that are ready to make a commitment and know that we are there to help them and support them through this lifestyle change. The main components of the program, typically once we receive the referral, we will sit down and do an intake interview with the participant just to make sure that they understand that it is a year-long program. They're committing to attend weekly for 4 months and then monthly for the remaining 8 months. What we do is, as an incentive to get them to complete the program, we provide them with a full year-long family membership so long as they're actively participating in the program. We go over stress reduction. We go over ways to eliminate fat from their diet, incorporating a modest amount of physical activity, and then really support them through those lifestyle and behavioral changes. Absolutely. Well, we can offer the program anywhere in Western North Carolina. It does not need to be offered in a YMCA. We've offered it at libraries, fire departments, employer locations. So it's really a program that we can take to wherever the people are. Participants experience, this is a group-based intervention, so what they will find is that they're going to be participating with the same group of 12 to 15 people throughout the course of the year. So they will build a strong team dynamic. One of the most valuable components of the program to me is that peer-to-peer accountability, that support group that you get by creating relationships with the participants. Once they're into the program, we really make sure that they understand the complexities of diabetes, how it relates to them, how it impacts their family, both emotionally and physically. And after that, by week 4, we begin to talk about incorporating a physical activity routine. We're also going to ask them to do some food journaling. You can do it electronically or on paper, whatever they're comfortable with. But we really want to make sure that they understand fat grams. It's one of the key components of our program is counting fat grams and trying to eliminate that. We also make sure that folks understand what a calorie is and what a healthy daily intake of calories is and what it means to burn them and the correlation that has with weight loss. We go over what it's, if you're going out to eat at a restaurant, what does that look like? If the holidays are coming up and you're just going to be having guests and going to holiday parties, how do you handle that type of stress as well? And really making sure that they understand what these behaviors do, how they can incorporate that behavior change into their lifetime and sustain it. The other thing that is a key component is staying motivated. We often see a lot of participants come in very, very excited about the program. 2 or 3 months into it, they realize that lifestyle change isn't easy, and that it is a commitment, and we are there to coach them to ensure their ultimate success. Some of the major health outcomes that we've seen, obviously weight loss is the primary one that we target. We often target weight loss between 5 and 7%. We've seen a number of participants successful in losing over 10% of their overall body weight. We've also seen a significant reduction in A1C and fasting glucose. Resting heart rate has gone down. Strength, balance, cardiovascular endurance have typically improved. And depression is the other one that we've seen a significant increase on. We use the PHQ-9 as a way to track that, and we've seen significant outcomes there as well. Right now we are prepared to serve 1,000 folks a year in Buncombe County and several hundred more in the outlying areas. So we do not have capacity issues at the moment and are ready to go. And one thing that I think is important for the community to know is that the YMCA of Western North Carolina made a vast commitment to our partners in the healthcare community to offer this program en masse to folks in our community. We have many success stories. One that comes to mind is a gentleman by the name of Benny Staney. Benny was referred to our program about 2 years ago now. He has had, kind of several interactions with dietitians and whatnot, really trying to get his weight loss under control. But Benny is somebody who really benefited from the group dynamic, from that peer-to-peer accountability, and from the support that the YMCA was able to provide on his journey. Over the course of the year, Benny lost over 75 pounds, was taken off of his blood pressure medications, and really regained his health. A neat kind of side story to that is that Benny began having some heart issues recently, and went back to see his physician, and his physician told him that had he not lost those 75 pounds, that he might not be with us today. So that's just kind of one example of somebody who came in to try to get his prediabetes under control, and then ended up having some serious cardiac benefits as well.